Foolish mortal, you have inadvertently tuned into the forbidden frequency. It's Zombie Astronaut's Frequency of Fear.
It's so peaceful up here on Makeout Point.
Hey, kid, stop jumping on the hood of my car.
Gee, touchy.
Isn't it a beautiful night? Just look at the colored toxic smoke rising from those factory smokestacks, and the flashes of light and the smoke from the random gunfire on the crime-ridden streets below.
Oh, Dirk, I'll love you forever. And I'm not just saying that because I'm at twice the legal blood alcohol level, and have severe daddy issues, and come from a broken home.
Oh, Daisy, I'll love you always, too. And I'm not just saying that because I got you pregnant and I'm terribly afraid of your mother.
And her shotgun.
Yes, and her shotgun.
Let's have relations.
Oh, gee whiz, Daisy. I love relations.
Oh, Dirk, what is that thing?
Oh, come on, Daisy. You know what that is. I mean, you are pregnant.
No, not that. That thing over there.
Why, I think it's a flying saucer.
I am the Big Zabu. I have come here from Mars to kill Earthlings. What were you two doing anyway?
We were going to have relations.
Yes, we were going to have relations.
We like relations.
Oh, relations. Well, go ahead. Don't let me stop you. I'll just sit here on the trunk of your car until you're done. You do know the top's missing from your vehicle, right?
Well, it's a convertible.
Convertible, eh? Fascinating. Well, go ahead, have your relations.
With you watching?
Well, I didn't bring any magazines with me. Hurry up, I have stuff to do.
You know, it's not like I've never had relations with people watching before.
What?
What do you think adult film star means, anyway?
Enough of this! And the same goes for you Earth monkeys and the other cars.
Sir, we've set up a perimeter, sir. I'll have 4 of our men begin harvesting humans and returning them to the ship. Sir?
I'm lonely. For years, the wholesale genocide of so many forms of life all over the universe has kept my mind occupied. But after watching so many of those forms of life mate, I realize I'd really like one of these forms of life to make me feel like a woman. You know, before I killed them.
Like a woman? Why in the world would you want to be treated like a woman?
Because I am one, you jerk.
You? But, you mean, you're
Of course I'm a woman. Look at this figure. And what about my sultry, girlish voice? What about that? Well,
I'm sorry, sir.
You had to have noticed I wear my tentacles in pigtails.
I thought it was just a phase, sir.
Stop calling me sir.
I'm sorry, sir. Please, sir. No more, sir. Please.
Before we leave this crappy planet, someone here is going to have relations with me. Before I go, I'm going to have a boyfriend. And that's how you use a breast pump to remove hermit crabs from uncomfortable places.
Okay. Ew, suddenly my food doesn't feel like visiting my stomach anymore. Blech.
And on that happy note, I must be leaving. I'm supposed to face off with Doc Defiant atop Castle Despicable tomorrow at noonish. and I must be fresh, in case he really shows up. An evil scientist's work is never done.
Yeah, Zombeline and I are having an early breakfast at a physics convention. It'll be great. Huge brains and people who don't run very fast and lack the coordination to escape.
And Von Martinez won't let me walk around at his house without pants, so I'll be headed back for the ship.
Oh, thanks so much for stopping by. We had a lot of fun, didn't we, guys?
I'd rather have had my eyes dug out of the good stiff biscotti.
Yeah, it was just great. Bye!
Oh.
Wait, I just made coffee and microwaved some ding-dongs.
Sorry, Adolf, there will be no steaming ding-dongs tonight.
But I can still eat one, right? I mean, it's hot. It's a hot ding-dong.
That's fine, Adolf.
Do you want one?
I don't think so. I'm going to go to bed. I'll eat your ding-dong in the morning. Oh, Angela. No. Don't fire Tony. Don't fire Tony. Lassie? Mona fell down the well? Applebee's.
Silence, Earthling. It is time for you to awaken and mate with me. I am cute and girly, and I want to have relations with you. Do not fear my femininity.
Why are you wearing
Embrace it, or I shall rip out your liver and slap you with it. You have been chosen to be my boyfriend. Enough whimpering, Earthling coward. Prepare to have relations. Oh, hold on a second. Some romantic music? Ah, much better. Now, Earthling, prepare to have relations.
Man, am I glad to be home. That was a terrible party. You know, fellow astronauts, I don't think anything has happened so far that actually relates to the theme of the podcast. That's never happened before. This podcast's theme is alien love, and we kick it off with a pilot episode of the terribly smarmy and sappy fantasy. To my knowledge, this is the one and only episode, and it's entitled Entity from the Void.
Frank Theron presents Fantasy. Out of the slime of creation he crawled, to force a wavering path through fetid jungle, until his footsteps echoed through his own self-made canyons, whereupon he dared to face eternity and call himself man. Look within yourself, O mind of man. Of what worth are your fleeting impressions? What philosophy dares decide between the real and the unreal, the true and the false, without thought to the strange happenings in the universe? A caution to your puny wisdom, O mind of man. Do you dare to say that this is truth and that is fantasy? And now, as you listen to our story, we ask that you decide for yourself. Is it truth or is it fantasy? Listen to Entity from the Void.
Hello, darling. Father, you old sweet. Did you come to have a glass of punch with me?
I did indeed. Why aren't you dancing, dear?
I did earlier. Oh, I'd love to dance, but Fred...
Oh, he's drunk again.
He's been very drunk for 2 hours.
Look, darling, again I ask, why don't you divorce Fred? After all, there can't be much left.
There's nothing left. But marriage meant so much to me, Father. It was a new life, a useful life. Children, a home to make.
Oh, my child, you can marry again.
Perhaps. But you see, Father, there's no one else. Think I'll hang on to my frayed threads a while.
Very well, my dear. Well, I'll run along. I'm playing cards with Carl. Bye, darling.
Be careful, Plunger.
Nada,
Hello. Oh.
you love to dance. Will you dance with me?
I don't think we've met.
Does that matter so much? We might still enjoy dancing together.
Yes, we might. Very well. Do you hear a strange sound?
I hear intriguing music. Shall we go to the dance floor?
Why hasn't someone introduced us earlier?
I was not here.
Oh, then you came late.
No, I was near you. I've been near you often.
You have? I don't understand.
I swam in the surf with you yesterday.
Yesterday? Now I know you're having fun with me. I swam alone.
Yes, out to the old breakwater. I was there when you tore your swimming clothes on the rusty nail.
You saw that? How terrible of you. I was mortified even though I was alone. But you couldn't have been there. I would have seen you.
It's no fault of yours. I did not let you see me.
Who are you? What is your name?
Is a name of any importance? Isn't it pleasant just to be together? Dancing, talking.
How strangely persuasive you are. Yes, I admit it. I find it pleasant.
Now I am happy. Now I feel that I can say more to you.
Let's step out on the terrace. Now I want you to tell me where did he go? How strange. Seems almost as though he disappeared.
Well, here you are, darling.
Oh, Fred.
Oh, Fred. Yes, dear. Your husband. Is there anything wrong with that?
Please, Fred.
Please, Fred. Please, Fred. I've been looking all over for you. I want to dance. Everybody dancing, I want to dance too.
Fred, please. Fred, you're hurting my arm.
Oh, now don't start crying again. I want to talk to you.
I'll talk to you when you're sober. I'm going to walk on the beach.
Nada, darling.
Oh, Father, I didn't hear you come.
You were too busy with your tears, dear. I saw you come out here to the beach, so I followed. Tell me about it.
Oh, nothing, Father, really. Fred, he just tried to kiss me. And after all, he is my husband.
My dear, I know that your loyalty is badly misplaced. You're chained to a besotted fool, and I'll not stand by any longer.
But there must be something we can do for him.
Perhaps a good punch in the jaw, which I would like to administer personally.
Now you're giving away to your feelings, Father. If we could get him away from liquor
Wait.
for a while.
My Southern Queen is sailing for Rio in 3 days, carrying steel plates for me. The ship has accommodation for 24 passengers. It's quite comfortable, carries a doctor and an excellent chef. But no bar.
Oh, Father, you darling, I'd like to try it. If I could keep Fred sober for 2 weeks, it might just be enough to bring him back to reason.
Well, I'll arrange it in the morning. Now, how about drying your eyes and coming back to the party?
In a moment. Father, did you see the man I danced with just after you left me?
Why, no, dear. I went to play bridge.
I'm sorry. I wanted at least to know his name.
Well, what did he look like? Describe him. I can probably name him.
Well, he was tall, with wonderful shoulders and crisp brown hair with just a little bit of a wave in it. And the bluest eyes I've ever seen. And there was a cleft in his chin. And...
Oh, darling, how many fillings in his teeth? You certainly looked this young man over.
Oh, Father, I didn't really.
I don't recognize this paragon. I'm sorry, dear.
Well, it doesn't really matter. But at least I would have liked to know his name. He was strange. Strange. I had an odd feeling of godliness.
Well, now, dear, after 3 days, this cruise begins to look a little better. Martini?
Fred, where did you get the liquor?
I had it in my steamer trunk. Excellent martinis. You sure you don't care for one, darling?
Really, no.
Martinis are a boon to mankind. I should like to soliloquize or write a poem to them. Unfortunately, I can never think of words that rhyme. However, if I do not have the pen, I do have the soul of a poet. Don't you think I have the soul of a poet, Nada? Really, now?
Please, Fred. I'd rather you didn't put your arm around me now.
My dear child, may I point out that drunk or sober, I'm still your husband.
And you're doing an excellent job of bringing that to an end.
Really? My little chickadee planning to fly her nest? I don't think I would.
And why not?
Because I'll simply take it upon myself to make your life as miserable as a life could be from then on.
How hateful you can be.
Darling, you've no idea. You're quite sure you don't want a martini? No? Well, then I'll drink it myself. Nectar of the gods, solace of the lonely, companion of the dilettante.
Fred, I'm going to take a walk on deck. Don't you want to come with me?
Of course I don't want to come with you. In the first place, it's blowing some weather. And in the second place, all I want of this miserable tub is a view of Rio Harbor as soon as possible. Then I shall take a plane home.
I'm sorry we came. I had hoped that...
Oh, well, I'm sure the whole cruise was an idea of that stupid parent of yours.
Please, we'll have nothing to say about my father.
And why not? He's a dull businessman. And I suspect an interfering busybody.
I notice you don't hesitate to spend his money.
Why should I? He has plenty of it. You don't think the only attractive thing about you was your beauty, do you, darling?
Fred, stop it. Stop it at once. Please try to retain some of the manners of a gentleman.
Gentleman? Why, I'm the perfect gentleman. All the society columns say that. Now, you'll notice the cut of my suit. Of course, it's bought with your father's money, the ass.
That's enough.
Leaving so soon, my dear?
I'm going on deck.
Oh, it's very foolish of you. You might be blown over the rail and get very drowned.
That might be just what I want, Fred. Fred, please, Fred.
Slap me, will you? I'll show you. I'll take you down a peg or two.
That strange light in the sky. That light! That terrible light!
Nada.
What's happened? The terrible light, the strange sound. What?
Nada, please, do not be afraid. Only trust me.
Who are you? Where did you come from? What manner of strange creature are you to come out of the sky?
Nada, look at me. Look into my eyes. There you will see that you have nothing to fear.
You were frightening, but now
Yes, now you are happy, as you were when we danced. That is as it should be. Nada.
Tell me.
I understand, but believe me, I mean for you only the greatest of good. I am not of your world, Nada. I am an entity out of the void.
And now let us return to Entity from the Void.
What is truth? And what is fantasy? A lonely girl, a fog-bound ship in mid-ocean, and the mind-shattering appearance of a godlike creature. Is this fantasy? Or the strange, strange story which he had for lovely Nada? Was this perhaps truth?
An entity out of the void. What a frightening thought.
I am called Thur, and my world was called Kor.
Thur? And from a world called Kor? This is so hard to understand.
Patience, my dear, and you will understand. Kor was a planet in the 5th galaxy beyond this. My world has been destroyed for 1,000 years. Yet the light from it still shines upon your Earth, for the distance is so great that 2,000 light years are required to bring its glow this far.
These things you tell me, they're staggering. My mind, it's in a whirl.
But you believe me?
Yes. Oddly, I do believe you.
My people, though much like the people of your Earth, far surpassed you in intellect. And yet our science, our culture, our developments of all kinds were of no use when the end came. The end of a tired, worn-out planet. I alone survived, for I alone was given the power.
This is frightening, and it's unbelievable.
Nada, it is frightening and unbelievable only because your mind is bound by the conventions of an unbelieving world. Let me show you my story.
Please do. Tell me your story.
Show you my story, Nada. Hold my hands. So. Now clear your mind of all thought. Clear it. I will help you.
I cannot. One's mind continues to function. The thought processes go on.
Clear your mind. Refuse your mind the privilege of thinking. I help you now. Think only as I tell you. See now a great hall, a hall of science, a hall wherein are gathered the greatest minds in the whole universe. See them, handsome men, some young, some gray-bearded, thinking, wishing.
There must be somebody who can do something about this. I can't understand. Oh, there's Scar now. Here comes Scar. He'll know. Surely he'll be...
Men of Kor! I beg your indulgence for having kept you waiting. Will someone report any further progress? Raga, you are in charge of ministry.
I have little to report, Gar.
Ah, yes. A pitiful shell, this planet of ours. No longer capable of producing even the simplest needs of science.
We have gone a step further in the disintegration and reassembly of matter. It would be simple to transport every person on Kor to another planet in a matter of seconds. But first, we must have a station and a power plant on the newly selected world.
And that is impossible?
Quite impossible, Gar.
Then my solution is the only one, though it presages death to Kor and the people of Kor. My friends, it is inevitable that we die, for I tell you this, that already has the breakup of our planetary mass begun. Within 12 nods, our world will have disintegrated, and all upon it will be dead.
Oh, no.
Wait. We must not let die what we have accomplished. We must preserve our sciences, our arts, our cultural advantages. I can send one man to another world. I am ready to teach one man the secret of the free entity.
Why only one man? I don't understand.
To one man can I give the ability to free himself from his mortal body, and as a free will, a free entity, he can roam the universe with a thought and settle where he will.
Men of Kor, if we are to send abroad our science, then I say that Gar himself is the one to go.
Yes,
Hold! The severance of the free will from the body will bring about shock of tremendous proportions. We need a young, strong man whose intellect is as well developed as his body. I call upon the young man, Thur.
I am here, Gar.
Then step forward. Thur, there is grave danger for you in this transmigration. You have the courage?
I am ready.
Then join hands with me and clear your mind of all thoughts. I will give you the power by impression, the more quickly to accomplish the freeing of your entity. When your mind is cleared, tell me.
Begin.
That terrible burning light! Thur is dead?
I do not believe so. Wait. Thur! Thur!
I am safe, Gar.
Describe for us your surroundings, your emotions. Where are you?
I am in this room. Yet I am gone from our world. I am in the void. I have the feeling of being everywhere. I move 1 billion miles with a thought. I have no emotion, only a feeling of tremendous power.
It is a success. The transmigration of the will from the prison of a body to free entity.
What is that sound?
It is the crashing of disintegration. Our world is breaking up.
I hear you, Gar.
Go quickly! Lest in the coming cataclysm you will be drawn from your free entity to the husk of your body and consumed with us! Quickly! You have your mission! Go!
I go, Gar. Courage, men of Kor. And thus it has been, my Nada. For 1,000 years I have searched for a world to give the science and culture of Kor.
Fantastic and wonderful story. And I have no doubt now, Thur, of your wonderful powers. Then you will give these great powers, these sciences and this culture of Kor to our world, to the earth.
No, my Nada.
No, but you said...
I said I searched for a world. I examined the planet you call Venus and which we call Mech. The great monsters which people displace, the horrid things still crawling in the steaming slime. They have millions of years ahead of them before they'll reach even a remote stage of intelligence. And the hairy creatures who scuttle about on 6 ugly legs and the great ball you have named Jupiter are intelligent enough, but the arts and sciences of Kor are best suited to a race of our physical proportions.
But then, this world of mine, why do you not give these things to us?
No, my Nada. On this earth, I have found only greed and selfishness and destruction. Man is pitted against man in hatred and lust. Were my powers given to him, man on this earth would destroy himself and his world.
I understand. Then you must go on searching.
No. No, in finding you, my search is completed. I have a plan. Far out in space, beyond this galaxy, I have come upon a perfect world. It is verdant and beautiful. You would call it paradise. No harmful being exists upon it, from the tiniest creature to the largest. Each one is gentle and kindly. My new world wants only man.
You have more to say, sir.
In your Christian belief, one man and one woman gave life to this earth.
Yes, that is our common belief.
Then why cannot one man and one woman give life to my new world? My Nada, only you have measured up to the standards I have set. In your nobility of thought, your gentleness, your loyalty, your goodness, and your beauty. Come with me.
How amazing and beautiful. A new race, a new beginning for mankind. Oh, sir, how glorious.
My Nada, with all the great powers at my command, I find that none is great enough to conquer the gentlest of all emotions. I find myself completely and utterly in love with you.
I know. And I love you, sir.
My darling.
We mustn't. Why did I let... Oh, sir, please.
My Nada, what is wrong?
Sir, I am already given to a man. I cannot even think
The weakling, the dissipate? Well, you hate him, I know this. Forget him.
I cannot. Since childhood, marriage has been sacred to me. I cannot break a vow. In sickness and in death, for better or worse. No, sir.
Without you, my power is worthless to me.
Sir, if you love me, perhaps you could find among your great powers a way to strengthen my husband against his weaknesses.
And of course, I could do so with a thought.
Then will you, for me, my dear one? There can be nothing else.
Very well, my Nada. Let me bring him to mine. A moment. So, Nada, your husband is no longer a problem. Come, let us go to your cabin.
Oh, he's sleeping. Let me wake him. Fred.
Your husband is not sleeping, my Nada. He is dead.
Dead? Fred! Oh, no.
I am sorry, my dear.
But why did he die?
I have no answer to that.
It is strange. I feel little emotion. I feel no sorrow. Only pity. Pity for the pathetic wastrel whose unhappy life I shared. But I do feel some emotion. There, it is hateful of me, but I cannot conquer it. I feel a sense of elation.
Perhaps, my Nada, at the thought that there is no longer a barrier between us.
I think... Yes, my darling. There is no longer a barrier between us.
You will go with me.
I will go with you to the end of the universe.
There is grave danger, Nada, for you. First, we must bring about the freedom of your entity. We must unshackle your will from your body. In that there is danger.
I am ready.
Join hands with me. So, now, clear your mind of all thought. I will help you. Look into my mind. Try. Try hard.
I will try.
Soon your mind will clear of all thought. Only the thought to tell me
when to begin the transmigration.
My fur, begin.
God, what a terrible thing. That girl's father is the owner of this ship. She and her husband here are socially prominent. Doctor, what killed them?
Captain, this man died of acute alcoholism. I saw him at dinner in the salon, and already the signs were there.
But Mrs. Westgate and this stranger, whoever he is, what killed them? You're the ship's doctor. You must find out.
I have no idea. There are no marks of violence. And see their faces. Captain, they are supremely happy in death.
One of these love pacts. This will be a terrible scandal.
Somehow I don't believe it was a suicide pact. Captain, they have been dead less than half an hour. We know that. And yet these two bodies are cold. Strangely cold. Why, it is comparable only to what is called absolute cold. The cold of the space void.
It's nice to see you too, Adolf.
Mr. Astronaut, come in! Hurry!
What the heck is going on? I haven't heard from Dr. Von Martinez in weeks. Is everything all right with you guys?
Dr. Von Martinez, he has this girlfriend. She's mean and ugly, and she makes him have relations with her.
Whoa. Calm down, Adolf. Let me get this straight. Dr. Von Martinez found a girl that'll actually hang out with him? Is she missing her frontal lobe or something?
She's mean and ugly and mean and has pigtails.
Adolf, please! Where is Dr. Von Martinez?
He's in his room, listening to The Cure.
What? Dr. Von Martinez? Dr. Von Martinez?
Leave me alone. I'm trying to wallow in my own emotional filth and whatnot.
Stop listening to this depressing nonsense and tell me what's going on.
I didn't want to eat the ding-dongs, so she made me have relations because he's a girl.
What does that even mean?
Cutiekins, I'm back.
Oh my God! Zabu! In pigtails!
What the? You're that little worm that cheated in our kazoo battle. You shot me. This crap weasel shot me, Honey Mittens. What are you going to do about it?
What?
Defend my honor. Now, or I'll kill you.
Look, Dr. Von Martinez, I'm confused, I'm disgusted, but mostly, I'm out of here. See ya.
You let him escape through that window. Why didn't you wrap a tentacle around his ankle and bash him into the floor, splattering his brain matter all over the room?
The shag rug tends to prevent critical injuries. And I don't have tentacles.
Worthless slug. I have half a mind to break up with you.
Really?
And kill you.
Really?
But I have faith in our relationship, so I won't abandon you in your time of utter uselessness. However, my little cuddle kidneys, you shall not see any of your friends anymore.
What?
I am the only friend you require. I am your everything. Do you understand me, coward?
Yes, Big Zabu.
Boyfriend, use one of the acceptable pet names I've created and approved for us to use for each other.
Yes, Huggy Boopkins.
That's quite an impressive break in your arm. You should leap out of windows more often.
Ow! Careful!
Medical science isn't a painless science, big baby. Now, where's that hammer?
A hammer? Why a hammer?
So, he shacked up with a big Zabu.
Sort of. It's more like he's being kept a love slave.
And the big Zabu's, well, I'm using the term very, very loosely, but, a girl?
Apparently.
How awful. I don't know what I'd do if science turned out to be a huge gelatinous tentacled horror from Mars. I don't think I could have a relationship with another intellectual discipline after that. I tear up a little just thinking about it.
If Zabu is here, it's just a matter of time before she starts trying to kill off the human race again. A girl? I can't believe that is a girl.
Those Martians will inevitably invade my territorial bubble. I can't have that. My personal space is sacred.
What are we going to do?
Well, for now, I think we should sit here and stare at my blacklight posters. Once the peyote wears off, I'll undoubtedly think of something ingenious. Ah, there's that hammer.
Ow!
Oops, missed your arm. Now hold still.
General Tanhammer.
Doc Defiant, glad you could come. Where's Sharky Sampson?
Here I am, General. I was disguised as your service cat.
Well, what do you know? I thought the old hat was heavier than usual.
Your hair smells terrific, by the way.
Golly, thanks. It's Prel.
Prel? Liquid Prel?
Yep.
I didn't realize they still made Prel.
Oh, sure. I get it at this here dollar store.
General, if you don't mind.
Sorry, Doc. We recorded us a bogey on radar last night at about 2200 hours. Looks like the object landed round about here. Well, we analyzed the object's energy signature, and we believe it to be Martian.
General, you don't mean...
It's the Zabus again, isn't it, General?
I was going to say that.
Not now, Sharky. Any idea how many Zabus? Any reinforcements?
We ain't determined how many Martians we're dealing with as of yet. It's not like they're going to be hanging out at the mall or anything.
Oh, and after I'm done at Macy's, can we stop at Orange Julius?
Whatever.
Who knew a mixture of orange juice, ice, powdered milk, and egg whites could bring so much joy? What do you think of this lipstick color?
Whatever.
Should I wear it on all my mouths or just the one I defecate with? Insolent dog! You'll pay for this insult with your life.
I'm sorry, women's blouses don't come in a size 135.
You, boyfriend, defend my honor.
Whatever.
So, after coming down and napping for 2 days, I thought of a plan.
What's your idea?
We'll make the big Zabu jealous.
Oh, I don't know.
It's a perfect plan. She... or whatever. We'll get jealous, break up with Von Martinez, then go back to Mars and have a good cry for a while. Maybe spend some time listening to something idiotic like old Donny Osmond records.
I don't think so. I think that would make the big Zabu very, very angry.
Nonsense. Besides, it's too late.
What do you mean?
I've already put this plan into action.
How? Who in the world would you use to make Zabu jealous? This is Dr. Von Martinez we're talking about. How do you even find a girl that'll make a pass at him?
Coming. I'm coming to answer the door. All funky like. Whatever.
Well, hello, you tall hunk of pasty sex machine, you.
Evilbot 8000?
Meanwhile, getting back to our podcast, here's an episode of Vanishing Point called Mr. Gentleton Crashes a Party. And like the fantasy episode, it's terribly smarmy. And a heck of a lot more smarmy than what's happening here. Listen now to Vanishing Point. Mr. Gentleton Crashes a Party.
Vanishing Point.
Tonight, Mr. Gendelman Crashes a Party by Tim Wynne Jones, starring Gary Reinecke.
tonight? A party! You can bear one more party, can't you? Flip and giddy, desperate fun, and too much drink. And all with the hope of connecting up with someone right. Oh, you daren't miss this party. Perhaps tonight you'll score. Now, don't forget to RSVP. Around here, that means reserve seat for Vanishing Point.
Down the hill. Maybe we just better take a look, eh?
You devil, come on.
You get a little wet?
Yeah. Give me...
Something to warm you up, maybe.
That would be nice.
You looking for someone?
Not really. There was a man on the balcony. Little fat, sort of bald.
Oh, with a blonde.
With the blonde.
He just took a little hike. Here, try this.
Thank you. Oh, that's nice. Little hike?
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
Been a long time? Since you took a little hike.
Mix me another of these warm things, will you?
It seemed to have come from around here somewhere.
Harold. Call me Harold. Phew. Some romp, eh?
Krista, it was a bright flash of light, Harold.
Yeah, probably just the car's headlights coming up the valley, Krista.
Gosh, look at that view, huh?
Yeah, you can say that again.
Oh, not me, silly.
You're enough scenery for me.
Oh, you are bad. Oh.
Probably thinks she's one of Valerie's girls.
Pardon?
The guy with the blonde. He looks like the kind of guy who'd go after a girl if he thought that she was an actress. She's not, you know. She's a dentist. I guess the joke's on him, huh?
What if I told you he was my husband?
Well, I'd make it a bit stiffer next time.
What?
Your drink, man. It's empty.
Ow!
Whoops. Here, I'll just put my jacket down there. Is that more comfortable?
Oh, yeah, much better, Harold. You're such a gentleman.
Yeah, a gentleman. That's me all over.
Excuse me. What the hell?
There.
I wonder if you could direct me to Miss Valerie Finstead's residence.
Oh. Well, it's up the hill. Follow the music. The big white place.
Thank you. I believe there is a party there.
Who the hell are you?
Excuse me?
Your name.
Mr. Gendelman. This way. Thank you.
Yes, you're welcome, Mr. Gendelman. Oh.
Huh. Now, where were we, huh?
At Valerie's party. What? Well, don't you think we should be getting back now? Come on.
Here's your champagne, Cassius. And the bus.
That was good.
My speciality. Another Janet?
Oh, why not? We met here, you know. I was Val's secretary. Harold was putting in her pool. He was the first person in the valley into solar heating. You must think I don't know, with someone like Harold.
Oh, don't sweat it, Janet.
Tommy, you know my name, but I don't know yours.
Good evening.
Oh, just a second. Yes, sir. What'll it be?
You have something for me?
You name it.
Well, I'm looking for the means of transportation back to the planet Gavina.
That start with Drambuie?
I couldn't rightly say. I have no idea what form my return passage will take, what fuel, what equipment. My last communication was garbled, just some coordinates. I was to show up here. This is a party?
A launch party?
Yes. Well, there you see.
What are you talking about?
Oh, good evening, ma'am.
Hello.
Gavina. It's where I'm from. Another dimension to this one, as far as I can tell. If you don't mind my saying so, your odor is most entrancing.
How about I go look for Valerie?
Well, that would be most kind.
Think nothing of it.
Oh, can I get you something while you're waiting?
No. Yes. I'll have what she's having.
Sure thing. Her name is Janet.
Janet. Janet. I wonder if that should mean anything to me. Oh, dear, this is most perplexing.
I can just bet.
So, the studio phoned me at the last moment and said they needed 33 virgins. And I told them I'm only a casting agent. Get makeup to do the dirty work.
Typical. Any of them here?
Oh.
Well, I'm searching all over for you.
Janet! Oh, Zev, meet the best girl Friday I ever lost.
Janet, Zev Leibowitz. Orion. Hi.
Hello.
A word in your ear, Zev. Abish is here. He says he's willing to talk package.
About time, Janet. Scusi, Val. Later, right?
If nothing better comes up.
Bye.
Okay, sweetie, what is it? You look a little shaken up. Has Harold been...
No, there's this gentleman at the bar.
A what?
He's going on about being from some other planet.
Well, honey, you know parties.
Yeah, but I think he needs help or something.
Really? A gentleman, you say? Well, this ought to be interesting.
That's possible. You're going to have to sweeten the pot.
Astrid, you go find the nice man cruising around with the honey.
What? Oh, sure.
We have not quite mastered the energy-matter transfer on Gavina, but this war with the Nepsites has speeded things up.
I can see how it would.
My, this drink certainly is... something. Anyway, I had this Nepis invader tailing me, so I had to try something. So I hooked up the apparatus and activated the transfer. I was supposed to end up on the moon's stereo, but...
Mr. Gendelman, is it possible this Nepis invader guy might have made the same leap you did into our dimension?
Yes. I suppose it's just possible.
Then maybe you better keep it down a bit, huh?
Oh, my, yes. But then how am I going to find my contact?
Oh, these things have a way of working themselves out. Huh? This might be it right now.
Huh?
My. Janet was right.
Mr. Gentleman, Miss Valerie Finstead.
Miss Finstead, my host and my salvation.
Well, don't I wish? My, Mr. Gentleman, who is your tailor? Oh. Now you're all red. Come over here and sit down. There we go.
Yes, well, the suit. We Gavinians are well advanced in our mimetic capabilities.
That explains the lapels.
Oh, the lapels, the face, the ability to communicate with you in your language, all part of the kit.
The works.
Whatever it takes to pass unnoticed on foreign soil.
Oh, well, there it may have let you down.
Miss Finstead, if you pardon me for interrupting this very pleasant talk, we really must discuss the plan for getting back to Gavina.
Ah, is she here?
You tease. Didn't Janet explain? My home is Gavina.
Oh, I see. Well, I'd like to. I wouldn't mind coming along for the ride. But, Mr. Gentleman, I'm not your woman liaison, whatever.
Somehow I sensed as much.
Oh, no. You're welcome to stay, mixed with the guests. Maybe a ticket to Gavinia's out there.
160, 182 bills. There you go. Yeah, have a nice trip now.
I guess I can't get a receipt for tax purposes, eh? Kidding.
Cute lady.
Hello? That white crystalline alkaloid, my data sensor suggests that it is some form of narcotic.
Shit. I'm going back to the Illinois ball players.
But I would like to try some.
Yeah, let's go down there.
Obviously, I'm going about this the wrong way.
In the Persian quest. Weren't you what do you call it? Oh.
Satrap, Master D.
I will not.
Actually, I am not an actor. I work in the Jet Propulsion Labs up the road.
See, I told you.
Excuse me.
Hey, I am not the satrap. I never even saw the movie.
No, but I overheard you say something about jet propulsion.
Yeah.
Maybe you can help me. I'm from Gavina.
Gavina? Gotcha. West Coast, high-tech, but very diversified. Go on.
Well, you see, Gavina hasn't quite mastered the energy-matter transfer process, but...
EMTP! I'm with you.
Oh, good. You see, I have a feeling that I'm not all that far from Stereb, our moon, but just on the other side, so to speak.
Hey, no problem. Don't let it worry you. I mean, half the people here weren't invited. Name's Milt, by the way. I'm in PR at the SJP Systems.
Janet, so here you are.
My old office.
You can come back any time.
Yeah.
Oh, it's Harold, isn't it? What's he done now?
It's not Harold.
I feel partially to blame for you, too. How could I have let you pick up with that creep? Me, who calls herself a casting agent.
It's not Harold. It's that man at the bar.
Mr. Gentleman? But he's gorgeous.
I know.
You've fallen for him.
He's from another planet.
So what? Harold's from another planet. Mars. Oh, Mr. Gentleman's must be a more civilized kind of place. Gavina. It's got a nice ring to it.
Still, it frightens me. The way he makes me feel. No one ever made me feel like that before.
What am I doing wrong?
Slow down.
Oh, that's all very well for you to say. You're at home here.
Hey, I come from somewhere, too.
Oh, excuse me. I don't know what came over me. I am feeling a growing sense of emergency in this borrowed body of mine.
Well, maybe that's it. Get in touch with it. Get in touch with your feelings.
But they're foreign to me. Frightening.
Oh, I tell you, you're making too much of it.
But Zev, it's a war out there. Larry is gonna blow it.
Have you got a bromo?
I've got everything.
Good man, thanks.
Well, I'm gonna nibble canapes.
On second thought, hello.
Me? Excuse me?
There are no excuses for looking like that. Who is your tailor?
Don't mind Abish here. He's a gatecrasher, the pesky type.
Zeb?
I'm Gendelman.
I'll say you are. What type are you, Mr. Gendelman?
O positive.
Good one.
Well, if you're going to be coy, I'm off.
Oh, I hope he isn't upset. I had no intention of hurting his feelings.
What was that you did?
What?
The Abish character asked you what type you were. There was this sound. Your eyes kind of clicked.
Oh, I was scanning my databanks. Certain information catches me off guard.
Right.
You are very perceptive. You are not, by any chance, my connection from Gavina?
No, I'm a producer. I find the knot, get the right people gathering together, pull the strings, then show up at the launch party to stare at the chicks.
A launch party? Yes, that's what this is.
It's not my film. Hey,
God.
get a load of that.
It was this long, that kind of depressing looking.
What do you think of her, Gendelman? A real space cadet, eh?
My goodness, do you really think so?
Look at her hair. Looks like a neon fast food sign. Come to think of it, her whole body looks like fast food.
But what did you mean when you said about her being a space cadet?
Oh, boy. She your girlfriend or something? Look, I'm sorry. Been drinking a bit. Nice stocking you.
Some guys.
But he may have a point. When I look at that girl, I do feel a strange urgency. Is that what you meant about getting in touch with my feelings?
Why not? Go for it. It's worth a shot.
Yes. Worth a shot.
So, what'd you do then?
I just sort of squeezed it real tight, Harold. Till it sort of died.
Oh, I'll bet you did. Anyone ever tell you got real good arms?
I can look after myself.
Yeah, let me check out that bicep.
I wonder if I might have a word with you.
What? Oh, Jesus Christ.
Hi, I'm Astra D.
What do you want, Gendelman?
I just wish to ask Miss Astra D if she is my girlfriend.
What do you want me to do with this creep? Chuck him out?
Why don't you get your hand off my arm? Like I said, I can look after myself.
Okay. One more time, buddy. One more time.
Yes, buddy.
Don't mind him. And as for being your girlfriend, well, I'm not yet, but the night is young. Hey, why are you laughing?
It's just that where I come from, the nights are so long, some people never see the morning.
Oh, I know what you mean. I'm gonna like you, I can tell.
Take me home.
Oh.
Want everybody to know what a deadbeat.
Is something wrong?
Feeling well.
Oh, it's just that woman.
So go lie down. I'm gonna go mingle some more.
I find her quite, distracting.
So I can see. So you win some, you lose a whole bunch.
Yes, I suppose that's true. Excuse me? Janet, I must talk to you.
Oh, Mr. Candleman. Wait a minute. Did Valerie put you up to this?
No, this has nothing to do with Valerie.
Listen, I'm a little drunk, and I just want to be alone, okay?
No, I'm sorry. It isn't okay.
It isn't?
Time doesn't allow me further politeness.
Oh.
I should have known from the first time I saw you, but I wasn't in touch with my feelings then. I suppose I was being far too conventional in my thinking. You see, where I come from, the energy-matter transfer process is all done with wires and charges.
Energy-matter transfer?
Here, everything is so different.
Is it so different?
Well, yes and no. It's as if I'm not far away at all sometimes. Do you know what I think? I think that I'm only that far away from home. If you think of the universe as a grand tapestry with space as the warp and time as the roof, I've kind of fallen through a hole in the fabric. I'm on the other side.
Is that anything like swept under the carpet? You're worrying.
Sorry.
Hey, I warned you.
Oh, God. We've got to get away quickly.
Why?
You're really asking for it, aren't you?
Oh! Leave him alone! Leave him alone!
You stupid bitch.
No! Don't hit her!
I'll do what I...
Ow! Harold, your hand!
Did you see that?
Yeah, looks like it smells good.
Great FX! Bravo!
That's Val for you. Puts on a good show.
My goddamn hand! Shut up, baby!
Hey, good performance, Harold! You're improving!
Gentlemen, I'll be back!
I'm sorry. I had no idea I could do that here. It was instant.
Jan, are you all right?
Please, Valerie, Mr. Gendelman, leave me alone. I just want to be alone.
I have upset her.
No, she'll be all right. It's all for the better.
And I have disrupted your party.
Yeah, you've really dampened everybody's feelings. Give her a little while to cool down. I'll be at the bar if you want me. Not much chance of that, eh?
Goodbye. But there isn't time to let her cool down. Janet? Janet? Janet, are you in there?
Go away, please.
I must speak to you, Janet. Janet, what are you doing?
Good grief.
What are those?
You just walked through that door.
I felt something was wrong. Those pills.
They're Val's. Oh, it's so shabby. Killing yourself with your best friend's sleeping pills. I just wanted to get away. Get out of this terrible, horrible world.
And those pills would have helped you?
If I'd taken enough of them. Wait, what are you doing?
It's worth a try.
Don't stop!
It's worth a try. Perhaps you were meant to lead me to this.
You didn't even need a glass of water. Oh, God, what am I saying? I've got to get you to a hospital.
That's okay. They don't seem to have any effect.
You're not drowsy or anything?
I do feel, strangely stimulated. But it's not the pills.
My pills? You've taken my pills. Now what am I going to do? Harold will probably kill you and he won't be fit to live with, if he ever was. Oh, hold me.
There. It's all right.
It was all I had left.
I think I have to, kiss you.
At least I thought it was all I had left.
My goodness. Now I do feel strange.
Kiss me again, Mr. Gendelman.
Melt a guy's hand, eh?
The body is new. I'm not sure how all the equipment works.
I wouldn't worry about it.
When I hooked up the wires for the transfer that was supposed to take me to Starab,
Yes?
it felt something like this. Is there somewhere we can go?
Valerie's room. It's through there.
Yes.
Oh!
Sorry.
It's okay. But maybe I'll lock the door to the hall.
Yes, I think that might be a very good idea.
goddamn trellis. Ow! Goddamn roses. There. Now, across the roof. Somebody's gonna wish he hadn't screwed around with old Harold. Oh. Good. Not locked.
The last I saw of him, he was heading after her.
Oh, yeah.
Get the champagne ready.
I got a bottle right here. Look, what the?
What is it? A spaceship?
Up on the roof, beside the dormer.
Oh, Christ. It's Harold. He's got a gun. That's my room. Do something. The bottle.
Yeah. Hey, you.
Catch. What? Oh, my God. You all right?
Call an ambulance.
It's too late for that.
Janet. Janet, are you all right? Answer me. Janet!
Huh? Oh, Jan, you're okay. He's gone.
Yeah, I'm afraid so. His head hit the side of the pool. Oh, it was awful.
What? Mr. Gendelman?
No, honey. Harold.
Oh. Really?
What? The bed. The room. It's all covered with little bits of...
His suit.
His beautiful suit.
His borrowed suit.
You were it. He was with...
He's gone back to his world.
Oh, Jan, darling. Welcome back to ours.
Mr. Gendelman was right. It would not have done to let Janet cool down. Not with a Nepis invader on his tail. And on Valerie Finstead's beautiful launch pad, nothing but a fine rain of fabric remains of her most charming gatecrasher. Janet blew him away, back to Gavina through the vanishing point.
Greetings, this is Talliazing TTLG invading the frequency of fear and talking vampiric love. Now, personally I always liked the heaving hammer version of vampiric love, but then I am an old lech, and that had more to do with lust than love. But love and the vampire genre have been interlinked in one way or another through the years. Even in the very earliest English language vampire media, Polidori's The Vampire, there was a theme of love when Aubrey's sister is to marry a man who turns out to be the Lord Riven, the vampire. However, his courtship of her was to play a sadistic game with Aubrey and to get her maiden's blood. This was also a theme in Varney the Vampire, where Varney would court a lady to have his toothsome way with her, the wedding night. The first actual case of vampire-human love was really in Sheridan Le Fanu's Carmilla, and was of a lesbian variety. In many respects it was clear that whilst Carmilla's love might be deadly, she does genuinely carry affection for Laura. Dracula, however, needs clarifying. Love is mentioned. Jonathan Harker tells us that the vampire brides accuse Dracula of being loveless. You yourself never love. You never love. On this the other women joined, and such a mirthless, hard, soulless laughter rang through the room that it almost made me faint to hear. It seemed like the pleasure of fiends. Then the Count turned, after looking at my face attentively, and said in a soft whisper, "Yes, I too can love. You yourselves can tell it from the past. Is it not so?" Many a commentator have picked up on the homoerotic nature of the Count's words. However, there is no indication that Dracula loved the English womenfolk he fed upon, and certainly no hint that Mino was the reincarnation of a lost love, as indicated in the inaccurately titled Bram Stoker's Dracula from 1992. In fact, the idea of the vampire finding the reincarnation of lost love was introduced by Dan Curtis in the soap opera Dark Shadows. He borrowed that very motif for his own version of Dracula in 1973. One wonders if he and scriptwriter Richard Matheson knew what they were unleashing. It seems to have become a staple of the Dracula story, even though Stoker never wrote it. The bizarre thing is that the 1973 Dracula is a fine make of the novel, but the actor who plays Dracula, Jack Palance, is hardly a romantic lead. Indeed, this is more aptly described as hardcore Dracula. He snarls and roars. There is no turning to mist when he wants to get through a door. He breaks the bugger down. Yet I think, due a lot to Mr. Curtis, the romantic vampire, the reincarnated love, the waiting for a soulmate, all became part of the genre, for better or worse. This leads us, most obviously, to Twilight, province of teeny girls, and I must admit to rather enjoying the books. The stories are perhaps not as involved as they might be, and Stephenie Meyers is not the greatest writer, but her characterizations are excellent, and these carry the books forward. This aspect is lost within the film, leaving us with an insipid teen romance, a whiny teen actress in lead, and a vast desire when I watch the film to press fast forward. Much worse than this is the spate of vampire romances that seem to have proliferated through bookshops like some sort of plague. Now, I don't mind romance, it has its place, but it needs to be well written. This is pulp writing for the masses, unfortunately, and something to be wary of when cruising the vampire books in the store. To get more information on these and many more vampire movies and books, visit Taliesin Meets the Vampires at taliesinTTLG.blogspot.com. Alternatively, find the link in the links of the Zombie Astronaut.
Folks would like to see this here surveillance footage right away, Doc.
What do you think of this lipstick color? Whatever. Should I wear it on all my mouths or just the one I defecate with?
The big Zaboo? In public? What's his or her game anyway?
Go and take a closer look.
What? The big Zaboo is sharing an Orange Julius with Dr. Wilhelm von Martinez?
What if Dr. von Martinez has regained his memory? We're in a heap of trouble, son.
If von Martinez is back to his old self, if he remembers what happened to him when he was working with us, why, General, the whole world is in trouble. All of it. Seriously.
What do we do, Doc?
Sharky, we have to shadow these two heinous villains back to their secret villain lair.
And hit them with the taser, right?
No.
Oh, come on!
Okay, we'll see.
Yay!
So, are you going to let me in?
I really don't think that's a good...
Why, thank you. What a charming den of sin you have here. Handsome.
Okay, it was nice to see you. Bye-bye now.
Why don't you fix me a drink, big boy?
I hear the grocery store is full of drinks. You should go check it out.
You don't have to be so shy, Wilhelm.
Actually, it's Wilhelm.
I know how you yearn for me. Dream of me night and day. Need to put your hands all over mine.
Adolf, save me!
How many hussies do you have anyway?
Evilbot, you have to leave before...
I'm home, my little albino monkey of love. I stopped by Orange Julius on the way home from... You. Boyfriend, who is this?
Wait, I can explain!
Proceed.
I have no idea what's going on.
Don't be so coy, Wilhelm.
Wilhelm.
Dr. Despicable told me all about how hot and sweaty I make you.
What?
Oh, really?
And it's no wonder. If you've been making time with this bloated, slimy, misshapen sack of pus and tentacles, you're ready for a real synthetic woman.
What did you say?
He doesn't want you anymore, so step aside.
Slut! Consider yourself dumped.
You killed the robot, slut!
And you're next, sugar ting-tong.
Dr. Von Martinez, Doc sent over EvilBot to break you and the Big Zaboo up to help you out, and I said it was a bad idea, and the Big Zaboo would freak out. Oh. Hello?
So, where is this Dr. Despika Blair?
Sorry, but I had some trouble parking the Winnebago. Some jerk parked a Martian scouting ship in the guest parking. Oh. Hello.
So you were going to break us up, were you?
Nothing I say is going to get me out of this situation, is it?
I don't think so, no.
Well, let me return the favor. I'm going to break the two of you up.
What? Oh, no. He and I are just friends.
Into little pieces.
Run?
Let's.
Fellow astronauts, while Doc and I try to get the heck away from that bloated creature thing before she kills us, why don't you listen to our last alien love offering? This one's our own. It's a short episode of Flights of Fright, entitled First Anniversary. First Anniversary by Richard Matheson.
So do I still taste sour to you?
Oh, Adeline.
Well, do I?
Oh, Adeline, come here.
Tell me now.
Aren't you going to let me live this down?
Well, you said it. On our first anniversary, too.
So I said it. Can I be allowed a faux pas now and then?
You haven't answered me.
No, of course you don't taste sour. Am I forgiven? That's a girl.
What?
I'll be damned.
What's wrong? Am I sour again?
No, now I can't taste you at all.
And now you can't taste her at all?
I know it sounds ridiculous.
Well, it's original. I'll give you that.
More than you think.
How so?
Well, I have no trouble tasting anything else.
Can you smell her?
Well, yeah.
You're sure?
Yeah, what's that got to do with... I get it. You mean that the sense of taste and smell go together?
If you can smell her, you should be able to taste her.
I suppose, but I can't.
Quite a poser.
No ideas?
Not offhand. Though I suspect it's an allergy of some kind.
I hope to find out soon.
What did Dr. Phillips say?
That I'm allergic to you.
He didn't say that.
Sure he did.
Be serious now.
He said I have to take some allergy tests.
He doesn't think it's anything to worry about, does he?
No.
Thank God.
The taste of you is one of the few pleasures I have in life.
Stop that.
Wish I could taste you. I like your flavor.
I love you.
Oh.
What's wrong?
Oh, what is that?
What?
Is the garbage out?
Yes, Warner.
Well, something sure as hell smells awful in here. Oh, I don't know, maybe honey.
No, you don't think I'm saying...
Well, aren't you?
Adeline, come on!
First, I taste sour. Now...
Adeline, I love you. Do you understand that? I love you. Do you think I'd try to hurt you?
You do hurt me.
I'm sorry. I love you. What the heck? My God, what's wrong? I can't smell her anymore. I can taste my breath. I can smell me. I can even smell the wool blankets. Why can't I smell Adeline? What's wrong with me? What else can it be? It's nothing physical. It's got to be my mind.
But why?
I don't know.
Please, baby, don't worry.
How can I help it?
Baby, don't. I can't bear to see you unhappy.
I am unhappy. And I've just about made up my mind to see an analyst. It's got to be my mind. And damn it, I resent it. I want to root it out.
Oh, Norman.
Oh, well, the hell with it. Look, I'll go to an analyst. He'll fix me right up. Look, you want to get out of here?
Sure, sweetheart. Come here, give me a hug. What's wrong?
Nothing, sweetheart.
And now it is gone.
Last night we went to our favorite restaurant. I hugged her and she felt wrong. She just felt wrong. Pulpy. This morning, nothing. Dr. Bernstrom, I can't feel her. No taste, no smell, and now no sense of touch. What's wrong? What kind of breakdown is this?
Not an incomprehensible one.
What then? I mean, remember what I said. It has to do only with my wife. Outside of her.
I understand.
Then what is it?
You've heard of hysterical blindness?
Yes.
Hysterical deafness?
Yes, but...
Is there any reason, then, there couldn't be a hysterical restraint of the other senses as well?
All right, but why?
That, I presume, is why you came to see me.
I'm having dinner.
I need help, Dr. Bernstrom.
I want to help you, Norman, but I'd like to do it during the time we scheduled the session for.
You don't understand. I can hear her move. I can hear her bones cracking, even though she's in the kitchen. Doctor, I'm losing my mind.
Norman, if I'm going to treat you, there must be boundaries. One of them being, you don't call me at home. Okay, Norman?
Dr. Bernstrom!
Bye, Norman.
Norman! Come in the kitchen, sweetheart! I was just about to bring you... Norman? What is it? Norman, what's the matter?
I don't know.
What is it now? I want to know! I want to know, Norman!
No!
I can't take much more of this! I mean it, Norman!
It's me! It's me! It's me! Adeline!
Don't turn on the lamp.
Adeline, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I'm sick.
No.
What?
There's no problem with other people, our friends, anybody. They don't see me enough. With you, it's different. We're together too often. The strain of hiding it from you hour after hour, day after day, for a whole year. It's just too much for me. I've lost the power to control your mind. All I can do is blank away your senses one by one.
You're not...
Telling you these things are real? I am. They're real. The taste, the smell, the touch, and what you heard tonight. I should have taken all your senses when it started. It would have been easier then. Now it's too late.
What are you talking about?
It isn't fair! I've been a good wife to you! Why should I have to go back? I won't go back. I'll find somebody else. I won't make the same mistake next time.
Adeline, I'm turning on the lamp.
Don't touch the lamp! All right then, know me! Please! I don't want to go back! None of us want to go back! Let me stay with you! Love me!
First Anniversary was written by Richard Matheson and adapted for audio by W. Ralph Walters. Shannon Hilty was Adeline. W. Ralph Walters was Norman. Robert Lurie was Dr. Phillips. Andrew M. Boylan was Dr. Bergstrom. The soundtrack was by Andy Guthrie. The theme song was written by Norm Bourgeois and performed by SongsToWearPants2.com. The Zombie Astronaut's Flights of Fright has been released under a Creative Commons Attribution Non-Commercial No Derivative license. You may share the work, but you must attribute the work to www.zombieastronaut.net. You may not sell this work, and you may not alter, transform, or build upon it. For more horror and sci-fi audio, visit www.zombieastronaut.net.
Well, Sharky, we may have finally found Dr. Von Martinez's hideout.
I've got my taser ready, Doc.
Please, Zombie, please.
Oh my God, she's gonna sit on us or something.
No.
Was that Dr. Despicable?
I'll crush you into breadcrumbs, you miserable asshat.
What the heck is going on?
Adolf, I can't take it anymore. I don't want a girlfriend.
Does that mean you're gay after all?
No, I'm not gay. I just don't want a girlfriend.
Oh.
Adolf, get me my toolbox. I've got work to do.
The man is back. So did you build something to save you from that mean Martian lady?
Not yet, but I figured, while I have the tools out, why not get everything fixed at once? I fixed the garbage disposal in the kitchen so that it doesn't make that squeaky noise. Oh, and I fixed the food dehydrator so we can start making our own beef jerky again.
I love beef jerky.
I know. I love beef jerky too.
And I love beef jerky.
And I love beef jerky too.
And I love beef jerky.
Okay, that's enough.
Okay.
And now to make a machine to get rid of Martian girlfriends. Is she still outside?
Let me check. I don't see her, but the army is outside.
Are they selling cookies? I could use a Thin Mint. Maybe a Samoa. Those are tasty.
Oh God, oh God, oh God, oh God! Doc, where are you?
How's your father?
Doc, what the heck is wrong with you?
Oh, relax. I'm just having a little fun with you. You should never take near-death experiences too seriously.
Even when they're happening? Like right now? Oh, speaking of ridiculously stupid timing. Hello, I'm about to die. What do you want?
Hello, zombie. You should come over.
Look, is this because I didn't save for the ding-dongs the other night? Because this really isn't the time.
No, zombie. I have a plan.
Is this because I didn't save for the ding-dongs the other night?
No, zombie. Listen.
I don't eat ding-dongs, man.
Zombie.
And who microwaves them anyway?
Zombie, really, I have a plan. Come back to my house.
I don't know.
Aha! I found you.
See you in a second.
Wait for me!
Come on! Just let me kill you painfully already. This is killing my back. Didn't we just come from that direction? Who runs away from certain death like this? Where did the big Zabu disappear to?
Not sure, Sharky. But we can't pass up the opportunity to apprehend Dr. Von Martinez.
What about the little guy who tried to buy a box of Thin Mints from us?
Please, zombie, please!
Oh my God, she's gonna death hug us or something with her tentacles!
You know, we're really going to have to work on your fleeing skills.
What the?
Was that Dr. Despicable?
Come back, insolent insects, and taste my death-bringing.
You know, I miss the Cold War. The Russians weren't running around like idiots.
I know, Doc. I know.
Heck, most of them were too out of shape to run around like that.
Oh, what now, Dr. Von Martinez?
Can we stop running now? I no longer care if I die. I just don't want to run around anymore. Damn it, I'm a scientist, not Benny Hill.
Now you all die.
Shut up!
What did you say to me?
I said shut up! Always with the,
"Oh, I'm so big and strong, I can boss everybody around."
well, what do you think you are, an alien warlord?
Well, yes, actually.
I'm not finished! I hate going to the mall to drink orange gigolos.
Orange Julius's.
Not now.
Sorry.
I hate not having friends because you want me all to yourself. I hate that you killed that nice robot, and I hate having relations with you.
Oh, come on, Snuggle Sphincter. You're just tired. Why don't you have some of that beef jerky you like so much?
Because you said beef jerky was stupid and you pooped in the bag. And I really like beef jerky, but I won't eat poop. And nobody calls their boyfriend Snuggle Sphincter. What is wrong with you?
But, boyfriend, I can change.
You don't even know my name.
Is that important in a relationship?
A little bit, yes.
Yeah.
You're a filthy hussy.
Not
now,
now,
Adolf.
Adolf.
Well, my name is Wilhelm, in case you're interested.
Wilhelm. That's Wilhelm.
It's time for you to go home. Go back to Mars, mean man lady.
You can't break up with me. I'll kill you first.
I don't think so.
A containment field. What is this?
It's a plasma kinetic actuation device made out of a light bright set, 3 vacuums, a pocket fisherman, an easy bake oven, my old TRS-80 computer, and lots of moldy leftovers I found in the fridge. We have to talk about the moldy leftovers later, Adolf.
Okay.
It's designed to trap you in that plasma bubble and launch you through space back to Mars. I call it the Bitchapult.
I'll get you, boyfriend!
It's the U.S. government, Dr. Von Martinez. Open up, or we're breaking the door down.
Okay, everybody, time to blow up the house.
What?
Adolf, the escape hatch.
Dr. Von Martinez.
I never noticed that before.
Countdown to detonation commencing. 19.
Me first.
Out of the way, old man.
Women and Dr. Despicables first.
Move.
Into the hatch, Adolf.
Dr. Von Martinez, I'll miss this rat-style laboratory.
Me too, Adolf. Me too.
Aha! Dr. Von Martinez, prepare to be brought to justice.
Is that computer countdown what I'm thinking it is?
7.
Yes, Sharky, I believe it is. Run!
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Commencing big ass explosion.
I think I have bits of mayonnaise sandwich in my hair.
We almost had him, Sharky, but at least he's on the run. With no place to live, we'll be able to find him that much faster.
What? Oh yeah, I thought it was such a great plan I didn't bother to run it by you first.
Von Martinez and Adolf are going to be living at Castle Despicable?
Hello, roommate.
Zombie!
Put diagnostic wand in the mouth you urinate from, and wait 10 seconds.
That's the 13th diagnostic wand, sir.
I know. I just want to be sure.
They all deliver the same prognosis, sir.
You're probably right, Martian guard. I have to face facts. I'm pregnant with boyfriend's baby.
You don't know anybody's name, do you?
I Had Relations with a Martian was written by K.C. Locke and W. Ralph Walters, with additional dialogue by Brent Hinks. Daisy was Therese Chevis. Dirk was Scott Wentworth. The Martian guard was Dave Subkoyak. Dr. Wilhelm von Martinez was Brent Hanks. Doc Defiant was Mark Kalita. General Tanhammer was K.C. Locke. Sharky Sampson was Alistair Stewart. Evilbot 8000 was Gwendolyn Jensen Woodard. The Big Ass Explosion Countdown computer was Therese Chevis. Dr. Despicable isn't very happy with me right now. All of the voices were by W. Ralph Walters. The theme song was written and performed by Papa Suede. The romantic Martian music was performed by Cryptopsy. All other music was by Steve Carman, Astrotip Enos, or licensed by Big Fish Audio, Network Music, or Pro Samples. For more Frequency of Fear, visit frequencyoffear.com. For more horror, sci-fi, or suspense audio, visit zombieastronaut.net.